All right, so Cade, just so we're on the same page, like you mentioned earlier, the reason we're here, you feel like you're lazy, you're unmotivated, you've been working retail for the past 2 years, and ultimately you don't see a future being there. And
Mm.
it's fair because a year from now, you want to get to the goal where you're able to be with your mom and actually take care of her so that you guys can be living this amazing life, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Awesome. So let me show you what that sort of looks like on our end and how we can actually get you out of this misery in this job and get you closer to being with your mom in, having those 10, 20, 30K months. All right. So we have this 4 month plan for you. Uh, it basically, what that looks like for you. Let's see. Now, Cade, I know you said you wanted to get out of your job and with your family in 6 months, but this 4 month plan can actually really help you get there. Now, in the first month, I know you were a soccer player, right? So simply like soccer,
Mm.
when we first get to there, the first month, we're just going to be learning the basics. We're going to be touching the ball. We're going to be headering. We're going to be just running, just the basic stuff to get you familiar with everything, right? The second one is now where we start using the basics to then advance those skills, whether we're going through loops, doing tiki-taka, using the certain plays to actually get you familiar with the goal. And then the third month is where we actually start to focus on practice, where we get some real life in hand game, maybe some one-on-ones, maybe some actual team playing, where like you're having going against a team. And then the fourth month is where you go into the world and actually play against the real teams, where you can actually get the implementation and actually use these skills to put everything in action. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And just making sure it doesn't have to be 4 months, right? It can be 6 months, 8 months, even 2 months. It really just depends on how much work you want to put in and what you want to get out of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's cool, man, actually. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. I mean, do you want me to sort of go in detail in step by step as to how we can help you get out of your situation?
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah.
Because like I said, like we don't have to if you don't want to. You can always go back to working, your retail job. Like it's no pressure
No,
there.
no, let's do it, bro. I'm ready to hear it.
Awesome. Awesome. So the first thing we'll be doing is actually giving you these step-by-step videos. Now, I know you mentioned when you were trying to use YouTube videos and actually trying your best to get as much out of it, it didn't actually provide you any direction. So what
Mm.
the reason why these step-by-step programs is needed is because it's built for you. It's literally built for someone who's never done it before and your direction. So you'll be able to go at your own pace. You'll be able to know what information to then consume and not have to second guess, do extra work and think, okay, is this even the right information for me? It's basically tailored for you. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah, 100%, man.
And you see this being helpful for you at the moment?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, the videos would help out, man, because I didn't really have much. I didn't even know where I was going pretty much when I tried to make it myself. So, it'd be very helpful.
Hmm. And Cade, you mentioned also you doing it by yourself. It always felt like you had to then figure out how to do it yourself and not know where to go, how to do it, and when to actually sort things out, right? How we're going to overcome this is with the live coaching calls. With the step-by-step videos, you're able to also have a guide, someone that actually answers questions what you have on the videos, and anytime you get stuck, you're able to ask questions and get real-time feedback. Now, what this is going to do, as because you have someone that's experienced and actually knows what he's been through, they just solve that problem of being stuck, second guessing, and then wasting the time like we did last time. Do you see that being helpful for you?
Bro, 100%. So on the live coaching call, I can just ask him questions and stuff based off what we learn in the videos.
Exactly
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that'll be
And
perfect, man.
And why would that be perfect for you?
Well, yeah, if I get stuck on something or like I need some advice, I mean, I can just ask him on the call and then he'll be able to answer that for me.
Awesome. And thirdly, I mean, we also provide you this community. I know you mentioned when it comes to YouTube videos, it's hard to then it's like a do it by yourself. You just feel like the lone wolf. You feel like no one, you're just doing it on your own. And that's the reason why also nothing's changed. So how we're going to overcome that? You've got people on the same journey, the same background as you, and actually the same pain. But the cool thing is they're actually winning. You know,
Mm.
that then solves the problem of you feeling isolated, unmotivated. Because if you're around winners, you're basically going to act like one, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Mm. Do you see that being helpful for you?
Yeah, 100%. So it's like so there's a bunch of other people in my situation that I can sort of bounce off and like we can become mates and help each other with the grind. Sounds pretty cool, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Awesome. And the last thing we do, we actually tie all these three things together to get you actually in a role, potentially in a role, and actually get you to that point where you're able to implement these skills and actually get something out of it. Whether it be you get a certificate, whether it be because we work with influencers and businesses, we're actually able to reach out or they come to us with potential roles for offers. Or if you're up for it and potentially we can even get your role in ABC yourself. But it's completely up to you and really what the work that you put in. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah, man. So you guys actually like help source us jobs that we can work in after we get certified. Oh,
Potentially.
man. Yeah, right, man. That's sick. Yeah.
Why would
That's
that
awesome.
be why would that be awesome for you?
Well, I mean, once I get all the skills done, I mean, you can source me a job straight away and then I can get the experience myself straight after. And it sort of takes that, like the toughness of actually finding it myself out of it, if you know what I mean.
Mm, it's awesome. Well, okay. I mean, everything we've just covered from the coaching course, the step-by-step videos, the actual mentorship, the community, and then also the implementation of these skills. That's how we're able to take someone out of feeling exhausted, lazy, unmotivated, to actually a point where you can build this high income skill and then get out of your job step by step and get to that goal where you can live with your mom and stay with your parents and continue to, get closer to that goal of 10, 20, 50, 100K months. You know, do you feel like if we just locked in and followed this, that this would solve the problems we were talking about earlier?
100%, man. Yeah. So like the guidance, being able with that community to push each other, like that's like everything I missed. So like everything I needed to actually make it the first time. Sounds perfect, man.
It's okay. Where do we go from here?
I think I'm ready to move forward, man. Like I want to do this, yeah.